All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going up to Quebec, Sherbrooke, Quebec, and we are going to be featuring the Sherbrooke Expos, who are members of the Quebec Major Baseball League, or as they say up there, Ligue du Baseball Majeur du Québec, and play at Stad Amadee-Roy. The ball club will celebrate 20 years in 2025, and they play at the historic site that has been home to 3 different versions of the ballpark. The first was built in 1931 and burnt down in September 1951, while a second version was built the following year but was torn down or heavily renovated sometime in the 1980s. The third version sits 1,000, but features one of baseball's most distinctive features, a massive hill that stretches all the way from the left field foul line, and it slithers also gently down towards center field. Expos GM Max Pelletier was my guest on a recent podcast. But before we get to Max, let's check out some of the sights and sounds of the ballpark, francophone style. Stay tuned.
En carrière avec une moyenne au bâton de 312. Et bien sûr, il faisait partie de la fameuse édition des Expos de 1994. On s'en rappelle de cette édition-là. Mesdames, Messieurs, accueillons chaleureusement.
If I were to come out to a game, like what would I expect from food? Obviously, the performance. You want a team that can be competing. Would I see anything different at your ballpark, maybe compared to someplace in the States or Ontario?
Well, I think the bar would be high to compare with the States and Ontario. Because in Quebec, and early in Quebec, I have to tell you, to disclose some of the stadiums, they're parks. You don't even have a concourse. It's directly outside. There's stands. You sit on the benches, literally. So, but we have a nice concourse. You got this great I don't know, this food stand. That they got all kinds. Their specialties, the burgers. With they got some vegan options. It's which is pretty big for the league, because some places they don't even have fries. It's straight hot dogs and chips.
Yeah, no, that is big. Vegan options at Sherbrooke.
Yes, sir. And it's popular. So and then they have this nice bar. And this year we finally have our own beer with the branding.
I saw that.
Our own recipe. You saw that?
Yeah.
That's great. It's a collaboration with the microbrewery here in the province, La Forge du Malte. So it's a great, easy drinking blonde lager. So that's going to be a big hit, I think, this summer. So that's a little bit in the food and drinks area. And then you walk out of the concourse and into the stadium, and you've got this, this nice looking stadium. And there's something very, very unusual about the stadium. I don't know. You're probably going to ask about this at some point.
Yeah,
but
go for it. Tell me.
I don't know if you're aware, but we're one of the only ballparks left that's got a hill out in the outfield.
Yeah, you got a hill. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I was aware of that.
And it's a big one, Mark. It's it spans from maybe the right part of center field all the way to the left foul ball line, and on the left it's as steep. It's as high as 15 feet at some point. So okay. And it's very, very steep. So sometimes you see some exciting plays, to say the least, out in the hill.
And that's always been there, correct? That's been a part of the stadium.
Always been there. And sometimes people talk about it, of course, all the time. And the city has made it clear. And I think Baseball Canada 2 Association said this is a natural landmark, and it can never be removed from the stadium.
Okay, I'm looking at. See, if you go to Google, there's pictures, and I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, you're okay. I see the hill now. Left field. That's a ramp.
I'm the Ballpark Hunter. If you like my videos, please hit subscribe as I visit another ballpark.